Damn, Nick ass supposed to be in this shit, bro. Oh.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's the Blue Dollar Podcast, man. I'm Randy, my boy Jeff, and my boy Marvin. We in the building. Another episode. So let's get right into it, man. So first week of the NFL preseason 2021. You know, all the rookie quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round, they showed out. They did their thing. So we went ahead and analyzed their performance when we ranked their performances, man. So go ahead, Jeff, man. Take off, man.
I think I can speak for everybody when I say Justin Fields had the best performance outright. I'm not going to say because he had a longer time on the field. He was on the field for like 7 series, but man, the man showed out. He literally looked like he was in his element already. Like you saw a glimpse of him doing stuff he was doing in college. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real good sign. You know, he ain't just no fluke. Again, it's preseason. We ain't gonna get too excited. You know what I'm saying? But he still looked pretty good. You still gotta feel good about your draft pick. Like Chicago still have to feel good about picking this guy and seeing the potential. You know, seeing what he can do on the field. That he can actually do it. It ain't just a fluke. It ain't just for show. You know what I mean? He can get out there and play with these guys. You know what I'm saying? With these All-Americans, all-conference guys. You know what I'm saying? So that he's definitely my number one on my list. Now, I'm a little conflicted with Trey Lance. He had a longer series out there, but for some reason, I feel like his performance should have been a lot better. He had the one pass that went for 80 yards. You know, kudos to the receiver being wide ass open, you know, doing his job, running his route pretty good. So, but I feel a little conflict because I think he went for like 5 for 12 for like 100-some yards, 114 some yards, something like that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, he went 5 for 14, 128 and a touchdown.
128. So you see what I'm saying? Like 80 of them yards is credited to that one pass. And so he's really like, if you want to be technical, he's 4. Like if you look at the other 4 completions, he ain't do much, and he had 8 series out there. So I'm looking at that and I'm questioning that. So he gonna slide down on my board to my number 3. I don't know why I brought him up so soon, but because he was, I was questioning myself if I should put him at my number 2. But I'm gonna slide him down to my number 3. Now, as far as my number 2 best performance, I'm gonna have to get to Trevor Lawrence. Played 2 series. He did pretty decent. You know what I mean? He wasn't out there for too long, but he did. He made decent work for the time he had on the field. You know, he bounced back from the 2 sacks in the consecutive series, you know, pretty well. I thought he kind of managed that pretty well. He didn't let the game get too big for him. He didn't let the pressure get to him. You know, he handled himself well. So I'm gonna give him my number 2 slot. And Zach Wilson, I'm gonna sign him to my number 4. He had a decent performance, but for some reason, I feel like it's a mirage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit glam and glitter. I feel like it's a big-ass mirage, and I honestly think that I can't take that performance too serious. I didn't see it. I want to actually see enough of him. I want to see him out there, like, doing 7 to 8 series out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting more reps out there against the starting defenses and stuff like that, like the first line of defense. So, for me, I'm out to my 4th best performance. He still did pretty good. Don't get me wrong. He had a decent performance for 2 series, but I feel like I'm being fooled. I think got a lot of people fooled right now. You know what I mean? So I'm going to wait and see what these next 2 preseason games have in store. Like, what's his performance is going to either improve or it's going to stay consistent. If he stays consistent, then, you know, he may climb my ladder the coming weeks. You know what I'm saying? All the way leading up to the first week of the regular season, but that's my list for the rookies.
And you ain't gonna mention Mac Jones, Mac Daddy, Mac Attack?
Mac Jones.
We know he's trash, but still.
Well, you said give 4. You right. Mac Jones. Honestly, I'm a Dolphins fan, so I ain't got no love for no Patriots fan. But I'm gonna keep it.
Don't let that man change your order. Don't let that man change your order.
I ain't. I'm gonna keep it civil. Honestly, he did good. I ain't gonna hate. You know what I mean? He did all right.
We're gonna get on that later.
We gonna get on that later.
But hey, boy, you finally using your thinker, boy.
Hey man, I've been using my thinking, dog.
I mean,
I got this, dog.
I know
Believe,
you defensive
baby.
niggas know how to evaluate
You
offensive.
see, hey, Ma, I feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying?
You a defensive nigga. All y'all niggas know how to do is cover
Man,
two.
we gotta know what y'all do too, bro. We gotta be well-rounded.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Your high school team only ran 2 players, and your college team ran 10. You don't know shit about offense.
What you mean? Nigga, please.
Hey,
Kansas City ran 2 plays, but
them plays work
only
for
had
me,
10.
though. Them plays work for me, though.
Hey, lie.
For me.
All they throw for your ass was a Randy drag. Tight end drag across the fucking field. That's it.
Right. Hey, he gonna be open
too.
He gonna be open too, Ma.
Throw
that bitch in the air, bro. Gonna leap for that bitch.
You gonna jump every ball.
Find my shit on YouTube, people. Randy James Carroll City. You'll see it lit as fuck.
We'll see. I want to see that shit. Hell yeah.
But yeah, just man, I like the list, bro. I feel like you cheated off on paper, bro, like back in high school, bro.
What the fuck, man?
Hey.
Yeah, that's the exact shit I got.
Man, gotta hear all that, man.
Hey, remember that time you broke your hand and you had a copy off me in math? I don't want to help you pass, bro. You forgot?
Nah, nigga. I ain't copy off of you, nigga. You just wrote my name on the paper with yours.
I ain't have to do that, Playboy.
I mean, you a dog though, so you just gonna bring up old shit and expect.
You gonna rub it in your face.
Throw it in my face?
I'm just saying. You talking about niggas copying your paper.
Real niggas don't watch the scoreboard, nigga.
All right.
Real niggas don't watch the scoreboard, nigga.
Hey, you right.
All right, but yeah, go ahead with your list. Go ahead,
first, I want to do a honorable mention. He's not a rookie, but he played excellent. I'm not sure if his starting quarterback gonna be there. It's Jordan Love from the Packers, man.
No doubt.
Jordan Love did his thing, man. I mean, he's no Aaron Rodgers, nowhere close. But Jordan Love did his thing. He really surprised me. You know, he looked good under pressure. Even though he's not a rookie, I just throw that in there. But my rookie list, I'm not gonna list everybody because I believe in first, second, and third. That's it. You know, I believe Jack Wilson was the worst, and Trash from the Buccaneers, they was the worst. First, I'm gonna put
hold on. Wait. You actually counted Trash, nigga. Nobody care about Trash.
You say all the rookies, dog.
You right.
Yeah,
I didn't say first round rookie.
I don't want to have the same list Jeff got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel.
Yeah.
I believe Lawrence had the best performance because his first pass attempt, he was sacked. He bounced back. I thought, you know, his first passing play, he was sacked. He got the worst line out of all the rookies that I'm about to list. The Jaguars' offensive line is horrible. It's the reason why he got picked.
It's worse than on the Jets.
I ain't even gonna count Wilson. That shit trash.
Okay.
That shit trash. First of all, Wilson got to go through the Dolphins defense twice, the Buffalo Bills defense twice, and the Patriots defense twice. It look like gonna be 0 for 8. But
he gonna feel it.
Yeah, he gonna feel it. So hey, I won't want to do that. I won't want to be in his position. I don't care how much money they give me. But Lawrence had the best performance to me because when he first got sacked, you know his line trash. When he got sacked, the dude got up, the dude did his thing. Even though he played for 2 or 3 series, he still looked comfortable when he did make the right completion. And then I picked Fields. Fields' play was incredible. I talked about Fields, that he should have been picked higher in the first round. He showed why he should have been a top 10 talent. Now, will he be a starter week 1? I don't know. But he did his thing. To be a rookie, first time, you know, against a good Dolphins defense, even though they didn't have their starters.
It was practice squad niggas from
but they still got a good defense. Still got a good defense. Fields still played good. He really played like a vet. And then number 3, I'm gonna have to go with Jones from the Patriots.
What?
He really surprised me because
he did all
Alabama.
Right.
Because at Alabama, they always say they never put credit. They never give credit really to Alabama quarterbacks. You get me? Nobody never give Alabama quarterbacks credit. Nobody.
Tua.
Yeah, that's right. Because y'all be hating on Tua for no reason. I don't know why y'all be doing that.
Tua ain't
He's the best quarterback that ever came from out of Alabama.
Tua ain't the answer. But
Tua is the answer.
Jones is more developed. 4-year player. He is developed. And he surprised me because the Patriots receiver might be better than Alabama, because of the NFL, but they're not Alabama receivers. That man had straight pro bowlers. I mean, pro type players when he was in Alabama, and I felt like he didn't get enough credit coming out of college, like Tua did.
That's all, but I feel like Marvin, that's always gonna overshadow. His last season in college, that's always gonna overshadow because he literally played with 3 first rounders.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
So that's hard to negate saying that to give him credit to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really hard. You had a first round running back and 2 first round wide receivers. So that's real hard to say that.
But we all know this.
Exactly.
We all know this. The hardest position on the football field is the quarterback. We all know that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you got a Lamborghini truck. If I give you the keys, you got to be a driver to drive that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, definitely. Facts.
So it take a general to lead an offense. Like people always talk about Ken Dorsey, he had all-pro receivers and running back, but anybody cannot be the quarterback, dog. Anybody cannot be a quarterback.
He still had to throw that bitch to him.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, anybody can't be a quarterback. You have to be a general. Even if you're around all-stars, even when you're around all-stars, dog, you still have to be a general.
You got to command the offense.
You got to command the offense. I don't give a fuck if you can't make every throw. At the end of the day, you have to command the offense. So people that talk about Ken Dorsey this and other quarterbacks that was okay, they was good, but they wasn't great because people around them great. It is what it is. But Ken Dorsey didn't do much in the NFL. I think he was drafted to the wrong team and played for the wrong teams. But right now, he is a top 5 quarterback coach in the NFL right now. So, hey,
you say
take a general lead offense.
You say Ken Dorsey is a top 5 coach?
Top 5 quarterback coach in the NFL.
Of course.
Hey, hold on real quick. I want to add something to what Marvin was saying. So, do you feel like Joe Burrow run to the national championship? Because he played with some first rounders too. Jamar Chase. He had hella back there, running back first rounder.
Yeah, to be honest, when he played for Ohio State in the spring game, Ohio State had so many quarterbacks they overshadowed him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the spring game, he was pretty good. But when that dude went to LSU, he fucking blew up, man.
He turned to a beast, dog. He turned to a beast.
Listen, if that dude, even last year in the NFL, I believe he was going to win Rookie of the Year before he got hurt.
No, he wasn't going to win that shit.
I believe so.
He had a chance.
He was on fire. Randy.
Justin Herbert was getting off, bro. Justin Herbert was been getting off, bro. And he had better weapons, bro. So Justin Herbert was going to win it regardless.
Randy, that dude was doing his thing. Before that man got hurt, he was doing his thing, Randy.
He was doing his thing without no weapons, Randy.
Huh?
All he had was a running back. All he had was an all-pro running back. He only had Joe Mixon. That's it.
But he wasn't going to be able to keep that shit going as long as Herbert.
But we don't know. But we don't know.
We don't know. We're just speculating. But
you got to realize.
Herbert's going to win regardless.
But you have to realize Herbert won a starting position because Taylor got a damn shot that fucked up his ribs or whatever.
No matter how he got it.
No, I'm just saying. Burrow's got his job because he won that shit since day one. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference, dog. So we can't say if Joe would have held on longer. We don't know. He got hurt.
Yeah, because Herbert might have sat the bench a little, like maybe
Herbert would have sat the bench. He would have sat the bench.
We'll never know. Yeah. We'll never know. But
I mean, he would have been on the bench for probably the first 2-3 games, but he would have.
I mean, Taylor not an all-star, but he's a solid quarterback, though, Randy. He's solid.
All right. Well, hey, on that note you said about Jordan Love, man, he did play good in this preseason, man.
Excellent.
That preseason game. He looked like he earned that first round draft spot he got.
Yeah.
He looked like he really earned it. And
yeah, he was underrated. He was underrated, definitely. They took a low shot at him. Like he should have been drafted way higher than that shit.
I mean, I think he deserved a first round pick, but I don't think
he should have been drafted higher than Zach Wilson, man. I'll tell you that right now. Shit.
That Wilson trash. Hey, I'm telling you, when the Dolphins and the Bills fit it with his ass, Burrito, they're gonna be wrapping his ass.
Honestly, though, I'm glad that it worked out the way it is because Justin Fields is in a great position.
Yeah.
For his career to really blossom. As far as Zach Wilson, he went to the Jets, and the Jets don't really have a good track record as of lately.
It's a bad franchise
with quarterbacks, right? You see what I'm saying? So I think it was a blessing that he went where he went. He dropped the way he dropped because he actually has a chance to possibly win a Super Bowl in the future. Not in the near future. I don't know all that, but he still got to win a division with Aaron Rodgers in it. So you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, man, it's the next 10 years gonna be exciting for Chicago. Definitely.
Yeah. And so let me get to my list right now, man. You know, everybody, we all feel Justin, well, except for Marvin. Me and Jeff, we got Justin Fields at the number one spot, you know, this week preseason, you feel me? He went 14 for 20, 142 yards, a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown, man.
Yeah.
And he did it with almost ease. You know, he looked really comfortable once he got going in the offense throughout the game. Even though he was going against threes and people off the street, it's all about execution at the end of the day. In his first live NFL action, he really put his stamp on probably starting week 1. If he starts, go ahead. No, go ahead, Marvin. Go ahead.
You had to say that. You had to say the threes and people on the street because that was your fucking team that he did it on. That's why you said that shit.
Hey, I'm not lying though. He wouldn't do that shit against our ones or even our twos, man. You know that.
Exactly.
Offense defense serious.
Facts.
I'm just saying, just get him at his problem. You ain't got to put who
I gave him the props. He had the best performance out of all the rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah,
probably out of every quarterback that played this preseason so far.
And Tua looked like shit against the Bears.
Oh, he did. Tua operated off gambled one time he paid for it. Other than that, he did pretty solid with his ball placement and where he'll put the ball. Like bro, don't bring Tua in this conversation right now, bro. Stop talking about my quarterback. I'm talking about stats.
Because every time, listen, every time you say something,
don't bring up Tua.
Every time you talk about a quarterback, you always got something good to say, but something on the back end. Get him at his props. But when it comes to Tua,
throw a little shade.
You ain't got nothing to say about Tua throwing shade. You don't never throw shade when it comes to Tua. You throw shade at every quarterback, though, bro.
Because that's my quarterback. Like how T.O. said it, that's my quarterback. I'm going to support my quarterback.
Start crying then, motherfucker. Start crying.
Not yet. I'm gonna cry I'm gonna cry tears of joy when Tua is holding up that little Barty at the end of the season. How about that?
I'm about to fucking log off, motherfucker.
Go ahead, log off. Nigga.
Hey,
hold on, wait. All I know, our team whooped your team ass last year, so nigga,
exactly.
Be quiet.
We the reason Jared Goff from Detroit, nigga.
Tua. That's your new name, Tua. Randy.
I'm a Tua Avenger, nigga.
Hey,
put my shield down. I'm a Tua Avenger, nigga.
You think Tua gonna out-throw Mahomes?
Bruh.
This year,
I don't care how you do it.
You don't want to bet $1,000 the Dolphins don't go to the Super Bowl. Let's bet $1,000.
I want to take money from you. You my dog.
Nah, right. Fuck that.
I want to take money from you. You my dog.
Let's bet right now. The Dolphins
ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And we don't gamble. Our professions don't allow us to gamble.
Man, fuck all of that.
Nah, okay.
Between me and you.
Case yourself up.
Between me and you.
Out like that.
Man, this ain't we not betting at the damn. We betting against each other. We not betting at no casino or nothing.
That's a wager. Yeah, man.
It's
a friendly wager.
Can I finish my list?
Go ahead, man.
All right. So yes, Justin Fields number 1. Number 2 is Trevor Lawrence. And I like Trevor Lawrence because he came out, he was throwing with conviction. He was hitting receivers in stride. He was connected with Marvin Jones on a couple of deep passes. He looked really comfortable in the system when he had time to throw. So Trevor Lawrence did his thing, man. I like not only where he was throwing, but the execution, man. He looked comfortable in the offense. Number 3 is Trey Lance. Trey Lance could have been higher, because, his receivers dropped 4 passes. So he really was 9 for 14. But his receivers dropped 4 passes. So that kind of hurt him a little bit. And plus, he threw a couple of pickable balls, a couple balls that could have been easily intercepted. So, but he's going to learn from that. And, he's going to do good. But I like pains. The throws that he did complete, they were big plays too. So he's not scared to attack the defense where he needs to. Number 4, I have Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, he did what he was supposed to do. Quick, safe passes. He played it safe. And even on a couple of those plays, I remember on the slant route, he threw behind the receiver on an easy 3rd down completion. So, it's still working in progress with him, but they
That
played
bitch
it
gonna
safe
have a
with him.
long fucking season for him.
He still had a better performance than Mac Jones, so that's why.
Yeah, Mac Jones is number 5. Mac Jones, he went 13 for 19, but only 87 yards. You know what that tells me? A lot of dink and dunk.
Yep.
Farther than 5 yards down the field. He
Not taking no big risks. Yeah.
He had a couple passes in the intermediate around 10, 11 yards. Well, that's only a couple. Everything else was dink and dunk.
Hold on, let me ask something real quick, Randy.
Go ahead.
I feel like, man, this preseason is to test these fucking quarterback skill set, man. Take chances. This shit don't count towards your record. You know what I mean? So take some chances. This is the time to make mistakes right now. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And to grow and get better. So for them, and to your point, that's why I ranked him down there, because they wasn't taking shots down the field like they should have. You know what I'm saying? They were just being typical Bill Belichick, just getting the short yard, eating the clock up, taking the easy yards, getting the first downs and moving the chains. So that and honestly, I don't think that shit gonna work.
It's not.
Because, man, it's a lot of teams that will air that bitch out, and y'all trying to play catch-up playing like that, it ain't going to work. So we going to see, though. But go ahead, bro. My bad.
And plus, also, he threw a couple of balls that could have been intercepted, too. So even when he tries to throw it intermediate to deep, he still has a high probability of throwing an interception. So with that being said, man, like, all he can do is the dink and dunk, short passes, that's what he's good for. And to be a successful quarterback in this league, you can't be doing that. You got to take chances sometimes. So
you got to, though. You got to.
They played this safe just to make it look good on paper and try to prove their point. Because I think they're going to try to force him to start earlier than expected, which I hope. Because I mean,
no and yes. I honestly think that old boy got a good chance of probably starting again, man. I ain't gonna just throw him out and say he's gonna be a backup quarterback like that. I don't think Cam trying to go out like that. So I think he accept his role to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because he still got a lot of fight in him. You know what I mean? Like him and Teddy Bridgewater kind of in that same boat.
Yeah.
To where on a different team, they like. If you put Cam Newton on the Jet squad, he's a starter to me. You know what I mean? Like, he going to start over Zach Wilson.
Shit, Randy go to quarterback at Jets, he'll be a fucking starter.
Nah, I ain't going to do
got no arm, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga arm trash.
I got arm, nigga. You tripping.
Nah, your shit trash, boy. Yeah, your shit trash.
Passion, boy. Y'all sleep.
Nah, but, man, I honestly think the way Bill Belichick, he old school, man, I think he going to go with the vet week 1 just because, like, that's just how he rolls. So, yeah.
That's his best chance. That's his best chance to go with Cam Newton early, but Cam Newton is going to be on a very short leash.
And, like, to their point, the only reason why they haven't announced a week 1 starter yet, just to keep the defenses like us, they play Miami week 1, to keep us on our toes, because we got to prepare for both quarterbacks now. But Mac Jones, he's a pocket quarterback, and Cam, he's a pocket quarterback. He can scramble too. You know what I mean? So you got to keep trying to keep us fair. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to keep us guessing.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, that's my list of rookie QBs this week, man. And I feel like, if Justin Fields keeps this going, he's going to start. If not week 1, then probably the week after, man. He's going to win Rookie of the Year if he starts. So, on to the next subject, man. So, a lot of players, big-time players last year, seasons fell short to injury or just didn't have a good season at all, man. So, when it comes to this season, which players do you feel offensively and defensively is going to have a big bounce back season? Who do you see having the biggest bounce back season offensively or defensively? You go first, Marv.
Well, you got T.Y. Hilton. You got Barkley. You got Thomas. You got Odell. But the person that I want to see, Dak Prescott. Before that dude got injured, he was on fire. He was on fire so much in passing yards to even 3 weeks after he got injured, he still was leading the league in passing yards. Mm-hmm. This dude team was fucking losing, but he's still throwing 400 yards a game. That's incredible. I don't know, was he playing because it was his contract year? His contract was gonna be up. I don't know.
That too.
If he would have never got hurt, I really want to see really break the record for most pass yards in the season. Because that dude, and for the Cowboys to have a losing record at that time, that's rare that they have a losing record or a quarterback lose games like that, and he throw for down there 150 more pass yards than the next quarterback. That's crazy. They just didn't have a defense. The offense was incredible. And when he went down, Andy couldn't do nothing at quarterback. So that show you how valuable Prescott is to the offense. Defense, you got Bosa, you got Derwin James from the Chargers. But I believe the person that we have to really pay attention to is J.J. Watt.
Yeah, that's a sleeper.
Man, J.J. Watt at the Cardinals, man, I think that's a great pick. You know, he got a good secondary, awesome safety, and Baker. I think J.J. Watt gonna do his thing, man. And the Cardinals have a good front seven. They're in a great division. To me, I think it's the best division. Not saying because the Rams in there, but it's a tough division. J.J. Watt's still a handful, man. It's like when a man went out when he was at the Texans, I think he missed down there the whole year and came back. That dude was balling. I'm like, well, damn, that's one player that we can't say, you know, that's lost his talent. Talent's still there. I also want to give a honorable mention to Von Miller.
Yeah.
I really gotta see what Von Miller gonna do this year. He's a great player, still young, and he's a beast coming off the edge. But I really want to see what Watt and Miller gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you said about Dak Prescott, man, you know, there's a lot of variables that go into that with him having a big comeback here, and that's the complementary players that he have around him on offense, especially with those receivers, man, with Amari Cooper and all them boys, man. They're gonna play a big part. And also, don't forget that Zeke had a bad year too once Dak went down. So he's gonna come back playing harder, and that's gonna only make Dak better because when the running game is on point, that's when Dak is his most dangerous.
Yeah, definitely.
You can air it out. And plus, last year, every game was a shootout for them anyway because they didn't have
every game they had a defense. Yeah,
their defense was put them in the hole every damn game.
And what you said about J.J. Watt makes sense too, especially because they're gonna have Chandler Jones on the other side to take all of the pressure anyway.
So he won't get double teamed as much. Yeah,
he won't.
So he should have at least 10 sacks next season. J.J. Watt.
Yeah, definitely. That defense gonna be nasty, bro.
That defense was nasty last year, man.
It was, but I think they was okay last year, but this year they really gonna be nasty. Now they're gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a problem.
Remember the Cardinals didn't catch on really I think they started off 4-1, 5-1 last year.
Yeah, then they took a dip during the middle of the season, and it was really back.
I mean, you know, they had to play the Rams, they had to play the Seahawks twice, the Rams twice. You know, hey,
y'all getting lit up this year though.
Hey,
Jalen hold niggas at the line and shit.
Hey, one thing about a defensive player, dog, we all hold, bro. All us hold.
Offensive players too, man. Hold on, Marv. Offensive players too.
Hold?
Yeah.
We get held.
Shit, me. Me.
Hold on, my bad.
Hey, one thing about it, dog, you got to worry about number 5, not Ramsey. Nah, you better worry about that fucking number 99.
Oh yeah,
Aaron Donald. Y'all know y'all robbed us for that defensive player of the award last year, though. You know that's what go to Xavier Howard.
Howard great. Howard the best cornerback to me. Even better than Ramsey. I ain't gonna lie. But he ain't better than Aaron Donald. I think Aaron Donald's the best player in fucking football.
Best defensive player in football? You sure about
the best football player in football.
All right.
Hell no.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, Jay.
I ain't gonna say that.
You go ahead with those candidates because you know he's smoking that. He's smoking that shit right now, saying that crazy shit.
Hey,
he might be.
Hold on, wait. 2 years ago, this motherfucker had 19 and a half sacks.
Okay.
Playing fucking D tackle and a fucking 3-4 defense.
Well, he really liked the D end and the 3-4, which is D tackle. So I mean,
it's still 3 linemen play, boy.
All right, but I think it's more of a system thing than actual Aaron Donald.
Hold on. See, dog, Randy.
Hold on, man.
Randy, come on, dog. Randy, the man ain't even playing the 3-4 last year. What is it, Brandy?
You
Come
mean
on,
our
dog.
defense is a 3-4 defense? Don't play like that now. You know
But
that's
last year we ran a lot of 4-3-2, dog. But listen, don't sit up here and we ran a 5-2 at times. But don't sit up here and talk about a system. Because everybody said that same shit with Tom Brady. He a system quarterback. The bitch with the Tampa Bay won a Super Bowl.
That's
so
Brady,
don't sit up here.
Don't compare Aaron Donald to real greatness, nigga.
I'm not comparing him to Tom Brady. I'm just telling you how people like you always talk about somebody as a system player. The man leave New England and won a Super Bowl at Tampa Bay the first year when everybody thought he was done.
Anyway,
So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that system quarter. I don't want to hear that system player shit, man. Donald ain't no damn system player. Hey, this shit funny. You talk to other NFL offensive players and you ask them, is Aaron Donald a system player?
I was just playing when I said that, bro. But you had to really take the heart, bro. Get out your feelings, boy.
I ain't never feelings. I'm just saying, bro. You got to make it make sense.
It's on you, Jeff.
It's on me finally. All
yes.
right. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all, boy. Nah, but man, offense bounce back, man. Actually, I got 4 players in mind. I think y'all mentioned them earlier. I got T.Y. Hilton, definitely. You know, he one of the older veteran wide receivers, and he's from the crib too. So I want to see him I want to see him succeed. You know what I mean? So I want to see him bounce back season. Saquon Barkley, definitely, man. I feel like, man, we ain't really get a chance to see this cat really go off, man. Like, I want to see him that Penn State mode, you know what I'm saying? Really getting off, man. And honestly, I think, man, they can really take over their division, man, if they play it right. They stay healthy.
Yeah, that shit trash.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, to me, their division up for grabs. So really, any team could make they push for, including Dallas, including the defending division champs, the Washington Washington football team.
Awesome defense.
You know what I'm saying? Like even the Eagles in a sense, because they got rid of their head coach, but they still got a lot of returning players on that defense that's still decent. You know what I'm saying? So that division up for grabs. So I really want to see him explode, man. See what he has to offer this season. I think he's gonna be a lot better. I think the O-line a lot better too this year for him. So he might be all right this season. And also Christian McCaffrey. I definitely want to see him snap because he's in a tough division still, even though Drew Brees retired. You still got New Orleans still got a good defense. Tampa Bay got an awesome defense. You know what I mean? And Atlanta, they still getting their shit together on defense, but
they definitely get on defense. They drafted
not
too much of
a problem on the run, like, you know what I mean, for him running the ball. But man, like I want to see him snap because that vintage that season ago, McCaffrey, man, was deadly. You talking about, man?
I forgot about him, dog.
Hey, yeah.
I was a rushing and receiving.
Yeah,
the man is deadly, dog. Like, you hear me? Like, you hear me? That was deadly.
I forgot about him.
He's a problem. So I definitely want to see him shine, do his thing. Definitely, man.
He got to, bro. He the only reason they gonna have a chance of even being successful.
Pretty much, he's the star of that team and that offense. Like,
he's the team.
He
is the team. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, and also, man, definitely Dak Prescott, man. I'm not no fan of Dallas Cowboy fans. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see him bounce back, man. I want to see him come back, and actually earn his salary. I think people was bashing him, saying that he wasn't worth the money he was asking for. But I honestly feel like, man, that the talent is there. You know what I mean? And he took the chance that they gave him and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? To show him like he ain't no fluke. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I want to see the brother succeed, man. And also too with the passing of his brother. I think this season means a lot more to him too. Coming off that heartbreak last season and him being injured, stuff like that. He went through a lot mentally. You know what I mean? So I'm praying for the brother, man. I want to see him do well. I want to see him succeed. You know what I mean? I don't want to. Hopefully, he has the best bounce back performance out of everybody. Honestly, to be true with you, because he went through a real battle, like real testament moment all through last season, man. Even with the whole contract negotiation, they gave him hell. They still paid him, but he went through hell to get his money. You know what I'm saying?
They had to pay him, though. They ain't had nobody else.
But the man literally went to me, he was dragged through the mud. Like, he went through hell, man, ups and downs. Like, he went through the downs real bad. Hoping now this season he on the up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying for him. But defensive players wise, man, I only really got one dude in mind, and that's Von Miller, man. Honestly, I want to see, because to be honest, man, I think Denver might have one of the best defenses out here. Like, if you looking,
They do.
man,
They do.
They serious, man. I ain't gonna lie, that defense is scary, man. Especially when they all healthy out there, man. That front seven was already nasty. You couldn't really run on that defense at all. You couldn't really throw to one side of the field neither, but you could get away with a couple deep passes here and there, or quick little under routes here and there. You know what I mean? But man, with Patrick Surtain, the second, damn, man, you know, thing looking locked down this whole, like, looking real good, man. And you put Von Miller back in that mix. Come up, man. He was already a problem before he got hurt. So I'm hoping he has a good bounce back season as well, man. I want to see him do good too, man. So, and I want my boy Teddy Bridgewater to do good out there too when that starting position. You know, rep the crib. You know what I'm saying?
You show love to niggas from the crib too much, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta show love to everybody, bro. We all from Miami, man. We gotta show support to each other, man. Stop dragging each other down, my nigga. You feel me? But go ahead, bro. It's on you.
Man, them niggas ain't show love to me. Fuck that.
Don't do that hate that shit on this show, nigga. Don't do that shit.
Crab in the bucket, nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I like all of the stuff that y'all brought up with the players that y'all suggested. I'm going to go offensively. I'm going with Saquon Barkley, man. Arguably, if he's healthy, he has the potential to be the best running back in the league just off of talent alone.
Definitely.
McCaffrey got the stats and all that stuff, but off of pure talent, it's undeniable, man. Saquon Barkley is that dude, man. Now, he still got some O-line issues, but it's not as bad as last year. So I expect him to come back and have a big year and be able to do what he did the year before and his rookie season, you know? So
that dude is freak of nature.
Yeah, man. He talented, man. He definitely talented.
He's like a bigger, faster Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like on some Madden shit, but real life.
Good comparison, bro. Good comparison.
Yeah, I said little Earl Dickinson and little Marshall Faulk together.
Also good comparison too.
Quick, shifty, speed, power, all that. Catch out of the backfield, route running, line him up at receiver. Perfect combination.
Yeah, he a problem.
And plus all the weapons they got around him now too. So it takes a lot of pressure off the running game, and then the running game hits you out of nowhere, man. So I feel like Barkley is going to come back and have a big season. Probably a Pro Bowl.
Them defenses ain't going to stack the box on them every goddamn down. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna some lanes gonna open up for him. He can do his thing. So yeah.
As far as defensively, I'm gonna go with Nick Bosa because he has to have a comeback season. Otherwise, the 49ers don't have a chance of even coming in third in this division. With the quarterbacks they going against, you got Matt Stafford, you got Kyler Murray, and you got Russell Wilson. The pass rush got to be on point for the Niners. Then
gotta be.
Nick Bosa is going to be the only way that they be able to get that pass rush generated against those quarterbacks. And their pass rush is going to be the only reason why they have a fighting chance in this division. Because offensively, they don't have as much firepower as everybody else. So they're not going to be able to score like everybody else, but they're going to have to be able to have their defense be that staple for them, especially with that pass rush.
They got a solid defense though. A lot of injuries kind of hindered them last season, but I think they got a solid defense.
Yeah, man. I mean, a pass rush basically made their defense look good because Trump ain't there no more.
Yeah, that too.
I think they got Jason Verrett, but that's probably a one-year wonder, so you don't know how he's going to look. So that pass rush got to take pressure off that defensive coverage.
Yeah.
So, and another defensive player, Von Miller, man. With him and Bradley Chubb on the same squad, Miller going to be 100%. He also got to come back and have a good season because they have to. He's like the staple of their defense. Even though he's older, he's still the staple of their defense to a certain degree. They have a good secondary too, so that should help when it comes to the pass rush and giving them more time to rush the passer. And Von Miller is still deadly when it comes to rushing the passer. So
yes, he is.
And I know I'm talking about defense a lot, but I got one more defensive player I need to talk about. And even though it's on my own team, it has to be said. Byron Jones.
Yeah.
Byron Jones has a top 3 cornerback contract in this league right now, and he didn't play up to it last year. Let's be real. He's the toast boy. He was the toast boy of the team.
Yeah.
People started attacking Howard at first, but once they seen Howard was getting turnovers every time they threw at him, they went back attacking Byron Jones. And it's like, it was open season, man. I feel like you can't be that athletic and not have ball skills, man. You feel me? He got off a lot in coverage. Like he's a damn D lineman, a linebacker, that corner. That was terrible.
I mean, Randy,
can I say $82 million.
Can I say something about Byron Jones?
Go ahead, man.
When he was at the Cowboys, what was he known for? Interception or just locking people down?
But I mean, he was known for like knocking.
He had one. Randy, his last year with the Cowboys, he had one interception. Randy.
Yeah, he's good for pass breakers, but at the same time, though, he didn't even have that much last season, and he was just getting exposed and he was getting beat.
I mean, but even Brian Jones, the year he had at the Cowboys his last year, he still was better than Howard, man. People gonna know not to try Howard.
Hey, Marv. When Cincinnati came to Miami, man, he let some unknown ass wide receiver route.
Yeah, but people know not to throw the ball to Howard. And
well, I'm just saying though, dog.
But listen, what I learned is Byron Jones not an interception dude, just like Ramsey. Ramsey good lockdown.
I know he's not an interception dude, but you don't have to be an interception dude to have good ball skills to be able to be in position to make a play on the ball.
I get what you're saying. I mean,
many times last season.
He did, and the Dolphins had a wonderful front seven, amazing defense, amazing front seven. So there should be no excuse.
Yeah, there should be no excuse. So it's crazy, man. Like you can't get beat by second and third string receivers, and you get it as the number 1 corner. That shit cannot happen.
They can't.
Hey, that why Howard said he the number 1 corner paid on the team.
Exactly. Not fucking on that shit because
that's why Howard said that. Hey, that's why he said that too. He said, and plus, I'm not even the top cornerback paid on the team. That's what he was talking about, bro.
Exactly.
Of course, he was talking about that shit, Mark. He had one of the best performance, his best year ever.
He had one of the best years of a cornerback ever.
Yeah, he did. He be balling.
That's what I'm saying. And he like, man, something wrong with this. Y'all saying this cat more than me, but I'm the dude that's doing all the work.
Howard is the best cornerback in football. He the best cornerback in football.
Exactly.
He is.
Howard's ball skills are uncanny. That's why he had 10 interceptions last season, man. When the last time a cornerback had 10 interceptions?
You're right.
You're right.
It's
been a while. I ain't gonna lie.
And he doing this shit, and he sees somebody getting paid more than him on the other side that's looking like Cinnamon Toast Crunch out there.
Yeah, but we get toasted.
So yeah, man, that got to change too. He got to step up, man. You know, because he got to earn that $82 million he signed up for. Oh, I know it was a lot. I don't know if $82 million was the exact number, but he got to earn that shit.
A lot of it wasn't guaranteed, so I'm pretty sure
it don't matter. He got a big ass contract. He got a big contract.
He definitely did, but he still got to earn that last couple, like 20 something million, you know what I mean, on that contract though. So that's a big chunk. It's a lot of money, man, but hopefully he has a bounce back season to Randy's point, man. He has to. Like this, to me, if it ain't, maybe they got a team option in there to do something with him to trade him or whatever after this season if he ain't playing at the park. You know what I mean? Because his stock looking real crazy right now. I don't know. It's up in the air.
Shit. And another player that I wanted to mention, we mentioned Christian McCaffrey. That's self-explanatory. He is the Carolina Panthers, so he has to have a bounce back for them to have a good season. But we started. Everybody's forgetting about Odell Beckham Jr., man. Like,
oh yeah.
You feel me? He had an offseason to get healthy and also be able to gel more with Baker Mayfield. I feel like he's going to be a big factor this season. Now, he might not have a 1,000-yard season like he used to because they got too many weapons, and plus they depend on the run game so much because
I was just going to say that. They got two running backs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, that big play potential, you cannot deny it, man. I feel like they're going to really tap into that this year because it's a contract year for Baker, too.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make big plays throwing the ball, and who's the biggest playmaker he has at receiver or any part offensively is Odell Beckham. So I feel like
I I want to add something to your part. My bad, Randy. I want to add something to what you were saying, though, bro. That run game is essential. That was the key to their offense last year. Jarvis Landry picked up the slack after Odell went down, but that run game was vicious, man. It was a problem.
Vicious.
Like Baker Mayfield, that was the reason why he had the performance he did, because the run game took a lot of pressure off of him to perform on every damn down. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of gave him a seat, take some plays off the way I can hand it off to this guy, and he gonna eat him up for me. He gonna get him tired for me.
That play action.
Exactly. I'm gonna eat their ass up with Jarvis come across the middle of the field every time. You know what I mean? So and you add Odell, man. Actually, the expectation for the Browns is even higher because they beat their division rivals in the Steelers in the postseason, in the wild card.
Yeah.
You know, they actually played the Bills. Who they played? The Bills or they played I keep forgetting.
They played the Steelers.
No. My bad.
No,
They played Kansas City. They played Kansas City in the next round. They actually played Kansas City tough, man. It was actually a decent game. They didn't get blowed out. You know what I'm saying?
And they played them again to open the season.
So that's what I'm saying. And their defense, man, with their defense looking, they front seven looking nasty now too, man.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie. Yes.
So Myles Garrett played an awesome year last year.
Awesome. Clowney gonna do something?
I think they might. I think, man, honestly, Clowney was getting doubled. He was getting doubled when he was at Houston a lot. He was getting doubled. Huh?
What about Seattle and Tennessee though?
Seattle. He was taking plays off. He ain't gonna lie to you. He was taking plays off. He was getting double here and there, but he was taking some plays off definitely. But honestly, man, I think because teams know that about him, like he like taking plays off, they might try him and have one blocker, pass blocker on him. And I think that might be his chance to really do something. You know what I'm saying? Myles Garrett, you gotta double team that cat. You got to. So that's why it's gonna free him up to show out. This might be they might be Conley's best season because of that. Myles Garrett, he's ranked in the top 3 best pass rushers in the league, maybe number 1. You know what I mean? So yeah, he a problem. Their defense gonna be a problem, man. They're gonna be a problem.
I expect Cleveland to play for that number 2 or even the number 1 seed this year. That's how good.
Definitely.
And honorable mention too, defensive player comeback. I think Derwin James gonna have a big comeback season as well.
Yeah, he played pretty good.
Yeah. Especially gonna be playing in that box. He's gonna be able to stop a lot of people's run game, and also, you know, he has good cover skills as well, way better than Jalen Ramsey. So, you let me slide with that? You ain't hear that?
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Everybody know you need a drink, you need weed, you need meds test, or you need to take a drug test. Everybody know that about you, right? I ain't got it. We all know that. We all know that about you, dog.
All right, man. So now we're going into our next subject, which is Tebow Mania is officially over in Jacksonville, man. You know, after one preseason game, Tim Tebow has been cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars, where they wanted him so badly over the years. Now that it happened, he's gone. He's up out of there. So
he still might have no one selling jersey.
Yeah, he still gonna have the number 1 selling jersey at the end of the season. But so how y'all feel, man? You felt like he got cut too early to get played the rest of his preseason games? Do y'all feel like he had a shot of making the team? Go ahead, Mark.
I seen 2 plays. One play he was blocking. He missed the whole dude. He missed the whole block.
Hey.
Went on his knees. He missed the whole goddamn block. Then the second play I seen, he was open and the receiver was open in front of him. Instead of Lawrence throwing it to Tebow, he threw it to the receiver.
No. Tebow ran the wrong route anyway. So
he ran. Well, he was open though. He was open.
Yeah, he was supposed to run the clear out. Tebow was supposed to clear out that shit, and Tavon was supposed to get that ball. But he's supposed to be cleaner than that. He did. He stopped. He stopped because he seen the open void, so he stopped there. But he's supposed to keep going and take the safeties with him.
But he was wide open. But it look like he gonna need to go back to baseball now, dog.
No, that baseball shit did too.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tim Tebow's athletic career is over. It's done.
He was on the minor league.
He need to go back being a sports analyst. Actually, he was a better sports analyst than he was a professional athlete. Great college player. Maybe ranked in the top 5. You know what I mean? Because
Hold on, time out.
No. Only I say that the man had his leadership is crazy.
Leadership top 5. Skills is not top 5. Maybe
No. I'm not saying skills. I'm talking about to be able to get guys to really play. Like
okay.
I can see him being a coach in the future. An awesome
leader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leader.
Yeah.
Right. He's a true leader, like in every sense. And he's a likable guy. He's a good guy. You actually want to see him do good. You know what I mean? But the skills just wasn't going to match up to what was in the NFL, man. You got as good as he was, honestly, I think maybe top 3 quarterbacks, maybe number 1 best quarterback ever to come out of Florida, out of Florida. Maybe one of the best quarterbacks to come out of Florida, not skill-wise, but just his will to win and his leadership. You know what I'm saying? He has that going for him. So, and to get guys to play with him, to play their best with him. You know what I'm saying? But it was gonna happen. I told y'all that shit.
Hey, you did, dog. You did.
I told y'all. And y'all kept saying, "Oh man, he go best selling jersey out of Jacksonville."
He had the best selling jersey.
What is y'all talking about, man?
He got the best selling jersey right now.
He from Jacksonville, dog.
Yeah.
No, he not, man. He from some shitty ass town.
He from Needs.
Man.
He from Needs. That's right around the corner from Jacksonville, dog. It's called
Look at here, dog. Trevor Lawrence, that's his team. He ain't letting no washed up ass.
What you mean?
Quarterback, one turn a tight end, come and run his team.
Nah, the plan.
No.
Hey, Tebow made the team. He would start at quarterback before the season was over.
Hey, this actually saved Urban Meyer credibility that he cut Tim Tebow.
No.
There's a lot of decision.
It wasn't his decision. Urban Myers do not run the Jaguars, as we see.
He does, though. He
does, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something, Randy. Meyer loved Tim Tebow. That's why he gave him fucking job.
But it's a business at the end of the day. You can't keep Tebow and these niggas looking at you like
Randy.
Marvin, he's on the first round of cuts. He's the first dude that
wait. Football is a business, but also part of the business is signing motherfuckers. For you to go at a dude that played quarterback 4 years ago and make him play tight end and you sign him, that was already question marks already around that decision. First thing they say,
he put him at tight end. He couldn't put him at quarterback because you put him at quarterback, then that's going to just make too much hysteria around the quarterback position. You can't do that with your quarterback right now.
All I'm saying, Tim Tebow to tight end, knowing he been out of football for 4+, maybe 5 years.
He's supposed to be an athlete.
Right? It don't matter, Randy.
No.
We talk about the NFL. We talk about the NFL.
But he's still been active in sports. But
the NFL is totally different. This
you're right. It's definitely different.
It's not semi-pro. This is the NFL.
Totally different.
1 year off the NFL, how you lost.
You're right.
This shit like the streets. Every year it changed. It ain't the same. This is the NFL. So for you to miss 4 to 5 years and then play a position that you never played before, that was a question mark already.
Yeah.
That's why I told y'all he wasn't gonna last. That's why I told y'all he wasn't gonna last.
I thought he was gonna play
in the position he never played before. They actually tried to get him to play that position coming out of the draft.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? It is very hard to change positions and think you gonna succeed at that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't play that position in high school, in college, and in the pros. That is hard as hell.
He played quarterback, man. That man was a 5.
What the hell you talking about, bro? That man played quarterback, bro.
Hey, the man played the state game down here in Miami. You forgot?
That's what I'm saying, dog. It is very hard. Even if you know how the offense operate, you know the roles of everybody. You know what I mean? The O-line, the wide receiver, the quarterback, even the tight end position. But that still don't mean you know how to play it.
No,
you're not taking hits every down.
But not only that,
tight end is literally taking hits then every down.
But not only that, what we fail to realize, gentlemen, is the NFL is totally different. Even the dudes that retire, that their skills not the same. If they play semi-pro, they're gonna look like Michael Jordan. The NFL is totally different.
Yeah.
The competition is crazy. Nowadays, you got DEs running 4.4s, man. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
That juice, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, I think.
Man, first of all, them DNs benching like 450 out there too.
On that
You feel
juice.
me? Get your ass up off of them. 450.
On that juice.
On that
juice.
I want to say that, Randy. You know, records are meant to be broken. And the talent now, even running track, you see little kids, fucking 14 years old, breaking the 1 meter. I mean, the 1 minute in the 400 meters. That wasn't happening then.
Nah, you right.
Little kids, you got kids breaking a 1 minute mark in the 400 meter. That ain't happened back then, bro, when we were kids. You got 14-year-olds doing it now. I think every 5 to 10. I don't think so, man. It's just talent. Talent is getting better and better and better as we
gotta
watching
think
it.
Too.
Talent is totally
you gotta
better,
think
man.
too.
It's different.
A lot of these kids are preparing at an early age, and with the advanced technology and like preparations they have now, they have a big advantage, dog. And to get exposure too. Let's not even mention that. You know what I'm saying?
But the talent is off the mark. Look at the NBA. Back then, you didn't have center shooting threes. Now all these motherfuckers shooting threes now.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers.
Even the 3-point game, is totally different than back then. People weren't taking threes like that back then.
No.
Now everybody shoot threes. Now they shoot more threes than they do layups and shoot 2-pointers.
Damn near. Damn near. It's about it, dog.
Look it up. Look it up. No, look it up.
Look it up, Randy.
Certain teams like Golden State.
Randy, every team shot more 3-pointers last season and 2 years ago than they ever did years ago.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I mean,
facts.
That's true.
Look it up.
No, I believe.
That's why we saw teams like Atlanta make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they shoot threes. They
shooting threes.
It's the talent.
And they did a hell of a good job until the point when they played the Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Ready. Look at Barkley. Randy, look at Barkley. Look at whatever for the Panthers. McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these type of running backs, dog. These dudes could play anything on the offense. They can play slot receiver. They can play wide receiver. Shit, they probably can play quarterback. They talent is
he's tripping.
Randy. What I'm saying is their talent is is unmeasured, dog. Even though we had great running backs back then in football, these dudes is not no Barkley, man. They not. That dude came in the league like a grown man, dog. If you had Barkley on another team that was better, you would see a totally different Barkley. Nah, I won't say Dolphins because y'all man defense. Y'all defense.
Hey, we get off subject.
Defense.
But man,
hey,
look,
y'all done talking about y'all done?
Tim Tebow ain't have a chance, a snowflake in hell to make it in the NFL, dog. I'm just saying, bro. They're gonna eat his ass up, man. They're gonna eat Urban Meyer up. It ain't gonna lie, Urban Meyer's coaching career in the NFL would have been very short if Tim Tebow would have made an NFL starting roster. I don't go for what you talking about.
Well, he wouldn't be starting, but he's still
no, not starting, but like, if he on the anything, special teams, whatever.
I mean,
the ball handler for the field goal, anything, dog. It would have been questionable. Now he brought him in as like an assistant coach. Then you got that's. I felt like he should have came. Man, he need to start. Stop thinking about
quarterbacks, though, bro.
Hey, that bitch
not on the NFL level. He coached quarterbacks.
No, but man, who, bro? Listen to me. Who gonna give you a better chance than the guy you won 2 national championships with?
All right, that's to help the system, but we don't know if his system worked in the NFL yet.
We don't, but I'm saying, who better to bring you in to break you into the NFL than your head coach you won 2 national championships with in college? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we don't even know.
Great. Urban should have did him that. He should have talked them into, hey man, bring you in as my assistant QB coach.
It might still happen.
That's what I'm saying. But to me, it was a waste of time to try to put him on to give him a shot to play as a tight end. Man, bro, you see how
Tim Tebow should have been.
We
been a scouting coach. 5
Bruh,
pieces were hard.
Nah.
We would have took Tim Tebow more serious as coming in as a quarterback than damn tight end.
Nah, but like I said before,
No, but he has
No, you're right.
experience.
He right,
He
Randy.
has
He right,
NFL
though. He right.
experience playing
He right.
quarterback. I
He
would have
right.
took him more serious coming in trying to play quarterback than tight end. I knew that shit wasn't gonna work, bro. It was
all right,
like,
but I'm gonna tell you why it happened though. Good publicity equals good money, and they got what
Not
they
for
got.
no week.
They
Not
made
for
some
no
good
fucking
money, and
week.
they got publicity out of it.
Not for no
But the
fucking
thing
week.
about it is, they didn't expect him to look so damn bad on film and in the game. So he
and
had
they made
cover.
the obvious decision to
They
get
had
rid of him now and not have him lingering all the way to the end of preseason. Cut that shit now. Cut that fat off right now.
They had to, bro. If he didn't look bad in that past preseason game, he still would have been on the team right now.
We don't know yet.
No, listen to me. Do you
wait.
really
Still
think
been
he
on the
was
team right now?
Hold on. Do y'all really think he was gonna perform?
I didn't think it was gonna make it after preseason.
No.
I thought he was gonna at least play the whole preseason.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
But he looked so damn bad, bro. They had
Let
no
me tell you though.
put him.
He was gonna look bad regardless.
Listen.
He was gonna look bad
Listen.
regardless.
Not that damn bad. I played tight end, bro.
He was gonna look bad,
Randy. Block like
Randy.
bro.
Hey, listen. The way Tim Tebow got signed and the way how he got cut, that tells me that he wants shit in practice and he wants shit in game 1 of the preseason.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It was a waste of time. They should have just brought him on as an assistant QB coach. That decision to do that would have given Urban Meyer a little more credibility. Like, oh, he might be on to something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
he might be on to something.
On that shit. He should have brought him in as a coach, but he brought him in as a player.
That's why come on, dude.
Fucked up.
Don't let your dog drown thinking he can do something. I ain't trying to talk you out your dream. I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't put him back at quarterback though, because you got Trevor Lawrence there, man. You
right.
Take away from that.
You as a football spectator, was you really gonna take Tim Tebow serious as a tight end in the NFL? Hell no. As a QB, a little bit more than a tight end.
But look at Taysom Hill though. Look at Taysom Hill.
Randy, but to be honest,
version pretty.
Taysom Hill way more athletic.
He is though.
Tebow ever was.
Randy,
Tebow has those same attributes, not as good as Taysom Hill, but it made sense on paper.
It made sense on paper, but not enough sense.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't think Trevor Lawrence. He's a good quarterback now. He's well seasoned already. But a quarterback like his type, soon in a couple of years, he might be top 10. I don't know. But I don't think he really care about a quarterback coach. Certain quarterbacks in the NFL don't really need a coach. Aaron Rodgers don't need a quarterback coach.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying Lawrence in that type of class yet, but Lawrence is a rookie ready to start right now. And I believe that
Urban is his quarterback coach.
Basically. Yeah, but
exactly.
That's what I'm saying
though.
He don't need a quarterback coach.
Urban Meyer gonna waste more time trying to coach Trevor than getting the whole team ready. I would have brought Tim Tebow as a QB assistant to do that for me. You know what I expect from my quarterback. You do. You see what I'm saying? That made more sense to do that instead of bringing you on as a distraction as a fucking tight end. No, damn well you would have a chance in hell. You feel me? Come on, man.
It was good publicity and it was a good money grab for the merchandise and shit. He just looked so damn bad on film.
Doing shit for publicity was showing your career in NFL real quick as a coach. As a head coach, you know that.
It probably wasn't really Urban move. They probably talked him into it. He probably agreed because
it's this room. You got this much room for error as a head coach in the NFL, bro. You know this, dog.
So I mean,
especially with his track record at Ohio State. You know
that Urban Meyer.
Margin of error is actually a little bit smaller. You know what I'm saying? So, man. Fuck all the gimmicks and all the.
Randy, you knew that was Urban Meyer decision, dog.
Fuck all that shit, man.
You knew that was Urban Meyer decision, Randy.
I mean, yeah, it was though, but at least he did a smart thing and not bring him in as quarterback and have that shit fuck up your quarterback room with all the attention and all that shit. Because motherfuckers would be like, put Tebow in. Soon as Trevor Lawrence drop a snap or some shit. And
that's why you bring him in as an assistant QB coach.
He fucked up by bringing him in as a tight end.
Player, period. Yeah. You don't bring him on as a player.
As a tight end.
You don't bring him on as a player. You do not. That was their mistake, right? That's mistake number one.
He was better off getting fucking Tony Gonzalez out of the booth to be a tight end.
Yeah, he a natural tight end.
I'm just saying. You get somebody that ain't played tight end never, ain't playing the NFL in 5 fucking years.
I'm saying though, bro, I can't believe you really taking him serious at all at that position, and you play the position.
I didn't say I take him serious as a tight end. I said they did it for good publicity and sell jerseys. What they did, he just looked so damn bad on film and in the game. They had no choice. It was a chip tape. He was done. Like there was no way they could like spin that shit. Like he looked terrible.
Hey, Randy don't know shit about offense.
What you mean, man? Do y'all niggas been in practice? Y'all lucky we was on the same team.
I'm saying though, bro, that's your position.
Hey,
no, I didn't take him serious. I literally thought they brought him in just to do goal line shit, some shit like that. Special teams, punter, protector, like what he did last year with the Jets.
How many balls?
That shit get ran through, man. No goal line, man.
Hey, how many footballs you had thrown to you in high school and in practice and the game in high school?
I mean, in practice, I got that shit thrown a lot, and I was doing you in, bro. What you talking about?
That's a lie. What about the game, Randy? You was a good tight end now.
No, I'm saying, bro, we didn't throw that much. We threw like 5 times a game, but I at least got 3 of them bitches.
Randy, what I'm trying to say is you was in a run-first offense back in high school. So you don't know too much shit about fucking tight end.
What you mean, bro? Like,
damn.
Like I ain't played tight end in college, nigga.
Oh, it took a low blow. It's a low blow.
Y'all used to tight end in college.
Hey, y'all used to
you can't say that
too. Y'all used to run first in college too.
Nah,
that's a low blow.
We'll air that bitch out.
That's a low blow, man.
Nah, I'm fucking with him. But
I'm fucking with him. I know.
I mean,
signing Tim Tebow, like I ain't gonna lie, I was agreeing with Rent. Sign Tim Tebow would bring money to the Jaguars.
Exactly. It was a business move.
We can't say nothing bad about Tim Tebow as a person.
I don't give a fuck about the person shit.
Everybody loves Tim Tebow. Everybody loves Tim Tebow.
Nino Brown shit. Business.
Exactly.
Everybody loves Tim Tebow. That's all I'm saying. That was a good money move. But I think they cut him too quick. They should at least let him linger around till week 2.
I mean, it looked good on paper from what the Saints did with Taysom Hill. But
the fucking dope, man.
It did. I'm just giving you ways how they would have tried to spin it. But he looked so damn bad, bro.
But I'm done, bro.
He looks so damn bad. You can't defend that shit. Nigga whiff on the whole block, bro. The DN looking at him like, what the fuck you doing? Right.
Man, you can't say me on that shit, bro. But what you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. That's how they would have tried to spend it.
Before burn that piece of paper, the motherfucker, and burn the motherfucker that wrote on that piece of paper, put Tim Tebow name on that motherfucker. Say that right now.
Bro, I play tight end, bro. That shit ain't easy as fuck. And he's a quarterback. He's not used to getting hit and doing direct contact.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
I know that.
This nigga didn't take no contact every down in no game since he been playing football. You think he gonna do that shit as a 30-something-year-old motherfucker?
But I'm saying he ran the ball a good amount though, so he could at least do the Taysom Hill ball at the 5-yard line and shit. But they brought him in. They brought him in as a real tight end. It shocked me too.
I checked out. It
shocked me too.
Yeah.
Hey Joe.
Yeah. I'm saying everything before that, everything before the preseason game. I'm giving you how they could have spun it. But as soon as the preseason game happened and he looked like doo-doo, they had no choice but to cut him. That shit was done. Baked turkey.
The nigga was looking like doodle in practice, bro. They just ain't tell you.
I mean, of course they ain't gonna tell you in practice.
Hey, they did a reverse. They made him look good in practice, right? But like, damn, one time, fucking forgetting his name. How the hell they gave him a shot before they gave bro from San Fran a shot, bro?
Oh,
Kaepernick. You see what I'm saying?
No, but Kaepernick fucked that up himself, though, man. But that's another subject.
No, he
Tim Tebow get a shot in the NFL before Kaepernick?
You don't remember what Kaepernick did last year?
I understand what he did, but
hold on, wait. How the hell Jay Cutler come from the booth? The Dolphins gave him $20 million and Kaepernick out.
Hey, that's why Adam Gase is fired now, right?
Right, that bitch ain't
All right, so
coaching
that shit
nobody.
got rectified.
It's sorry.
Let me tell you something. If an NFL owner really wanted Kaepernick on his team, he would be on the team.
Yeah, but we already know what it is, man.
But I'm saying they
didn't help his case when he did that shit with the practice shit last.
But this is what I'm saying though. They made, bro, leading up to that game, they was showing nothing but the best clips of Tim Tebow leading up to that preseason game. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Making him look like this shit might work, right? And then you got the footage, the game footage don't lie. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lie to you. And that shit looked horrible. I'm saying, dog, Kaepernick would have did more than this some as a tight end or a slot receiver. You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever.
Cap needs another shot, though, but I think that window is basically closed now.
Yeah, it's definitely closed now. It's definitely closed now. It is. Well, yeah, but Tim Tebow window is shut and locked, and that motherfucking building is burned down. Ain't no resurrection from that shit. It's over. It's done, dog.
Hey, Jaguars,
get money being a sports analyst or a fucking coach. You know what I'm saying? Go be a Florida head coach or something, assistant coach, something. You always got a job there.
Nah, he need to go back. He gonna go back to that SEC network shit and make his bread.
College
yeah, definitely do that.
That shit already sold in. Hey, good off of that. So I'm not feeling bad for him.
Less stressful. You're gonna make your money in peace.
Less painful.
Right. You gotta get hit upside the damn head like you goddamn football dummy out there. Out there. Hey, you know what they said to make it sound better? They said, man, he's still open. He might take a practice squad position.
Fuck no.
Get his ass toe up. Get his ass toe up.
Niggas will tee off on him just cause.
Right, they're gonna make his ass a fucking honorable dummy. He's gonna be the best practice squad dummy out there ever. A legend.
Hey, Jaguars, you still need a tight end. Holler at a nigga though. I still run this 4-4.
My dog serious, he out here.
I run that 4-4. Ask Marvin.
Yeah, 4-4 on the 20-yard line, 20 yards. Slow bitch.
Hey, whatever, nigga. That's why you played in the box, bitch. You can't cover.
I was covering, but I was a sure tackler.
Yeah, you whiffing shit. You surely whiff shit.
Oh, I was a linebacker.
This was fun today, fellas.
I was a linebacker for DB Body.
Oh, all right. Well, man, this has been another episode of Blue Dollar Podcast. You know, I'm Randy, Jeff, Marvin. We're going to holler at y'all next week, man. Enjoy the preseason this week, and we'll be back with more reviews next week, man. So, till then, man, just holler at us.
All right. Yo.